Right, welcome to our episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 8th edition, 2,000 points, and it is Eldar versus Ultramarines. Eldar with a point to prove against the tough and resilient Ultramarines here in this battle, fighting across this Martian landscape at rugged rocks and terrain, burnt out vehicles, but it'll be here that the Eldar will do battle with the Ultramarines. Right, so welcome to this 2,000 point game at Eldar versus Ultramarines. I've been itching to play this game for a long time between these two forces. James has a new list for the Ultramarines, and the Eldar, their new revamped list here, ready to fight as well. Planning to do a double episode of this one. Such a crucial game as these two armies try to annihilate each other. So two battles to look forward to. So double detachment here, a Latok craft world, and also Iron Den as well. It's battle forged, battalion detachment here, and then a vanguard detachment on the left hand side of the Iron Den craft world. So Prince Uriel's the HQ. It's a warlock model, but I'll use him as a spirit seer. I paid the points for that. And then a unit of Wraith blades here with the ghost axes and force shields. Unit of Wraith guard with Wraith cannons. Then the third elite to make up the vanguard here is a unit of 10 striking scorpions with Ariel Doomhand leading them, the Exarch with the Scorpion's Claw. Then super heavy detachment here, it's the Wraith Knight with the 2 Wraith cannons. And then for Latok, battalion detachment here to help give those precious command points. There's 9 command points for this army in total. 1, 2, 3 units of troops, 5 units or 5 models here in each of these units of rangers. And they're a Latok, so they get their extra bonus. They'll be -2 to hit. And then this is the Warlord here. It's an Altarch Skyrunner. He's got a laser lance. And I've given him the Shimmer Plume. That'll be -1 to hit in close combat and for shooting. That's a relic. And then the Warlord trait and Ion Distant events. There'll be no Overwatch allowed against him as well. Just a helpful model to harass enemy tanks and so on. Second HQ, which you have to take the battalion, just a Warlock just here. And then a fast attack here, it's the Shining Spears. There's 5 of them with their laser lances, an Exarch there with the Star Lance. And then finally, another HQ, it is the Avatar of Khaine, the Forge World model painted up. Very much looking forward to using him and plunging him into the depths of the Ultramarines battle line. So then just to mention the psychic powers, Conceal Reveal here given to this Warlock, and then Protect and Jinx given to the Spirit Seer just here. And then for the extra relic I've taken, there's 2 relics have been taken. The Sostronome of Iron Den has been taken here. So there's 2 relics used. I had to pay a command point for that, which I've done just there. I've got 8 left in the list. But there it is. That's 2,000 points of Eldar. So looking forward to using them. But a fresh test for them here. James has adjusted his Ultramarines. There's more Primaris here in the army, and there is a Primarch present as well. We'll take a look and see what James has. Alright, so 2,000 points of Ultramarines here. You can see that Rabute Guilliman is present, a great prize for the Eldar to slay. And maybe he will meet the Avatar of Khaine in this battle. We'll have to see. We'll let James run through what he has.
Right, this is my 2,000 points of Ultramarines, and it's 2,000 points on the nose. We have Battleforged, Guilliman, as he's the Warlord, grants 3 extra command points. Battalion, and we have a Spearhead. I've already spent a command point to have 2 relics. And the Warlord today is Guilliman, of course. And then second in command is Captain Akaran. He's got a relic which is a Sanctic Halo, and he's got a mastercrafted power sword and gauntlet. And then we have a Primaris Lieutenant equipped with a Stalker bolt rifle. We have a Space Marine Librarian equipped with a bolt pistol and Force Stave. And we have for our second relic, we have the Banner of the Emperor Ascendant and a Primaris Ancient. And then we have a Space Marine Apothecary. And then we have, for our first Troops Choice, Tactical Squad number 1, Sergeant's equipped with a Combi Melter, and one of the other Marines is equipped with a Melter gun. The rest are equipped with bolt guns. And then for the 2 heavy support choices, we have all WYSIWYG, as you can see. I've now added the Hunter-Killer missiles on the turrets, so something different. And they're equipped with the Astartes autocannon and Sponson las cannons, Hunter-Killer missile and a Stormbolter. So it's all WYSIWYG. We have 2 of them, and then we have, for the bulk of the army, we have the Primaris Marines, and they are in 10-man squads, which is nice. Each are equipped with the auxiliary grenade launcher, so it kind of feels like Call of Duty in a way, firing them, which is nice. And that's a 1 point upgrade, so it's well worth the points. And they are in combat squads, so you have a sergeant here and another squad there.
And this actually, you've got the grenade launcher on there.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all WYSIWYG.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have 2 of them, and I have a 10-man Hellblaster squad. 5 is a nightmare. I don't know what 10 is. So I've got 10 of them, and they are in combat squads as well. And that works out 2,000 points on the nose. And not forgetting the psychic powers, we have Smite, Psychic Fortress, I thought I'd try that out, and Null Zone. Okay. So yeah, 2,000 points on the nose. We march, Farmer Crag!
Alright, so that's James's list, 2,000 points precisely. There's a hint of perfection here with the Primarch as well. But a great prize here for the Eldar. If they pick apart this army, great respect will be earned for sure, and perhaps their true ascendancy to the top of the channel can begin. If they're humbled here in these games, then the Eldar may well have to lay low for the rest of the season. Pressure on here in these 2 battles. All right, so we're going to scenario and deployment next. Alright, so the scenario is called Ascension. It's been randomly determined here. It's from the Eternal War Missions from Chapter Approved 2017. I think we could have chosen a better mission here. Oh boy, Ascension. It's all about characters and holding objectives in the no man's land middle ground. So it's search and destroy deployment. Eldar have chosen their end. Ultramarines are in this corner, the square marked out by this dice, and then 9 inches away from the centre of the table. And then around this side, this is where the Eldar will be deploying. We've chose this side because it's a nice bit of line of sight blocking terrain in the middle. So this is the end that the Eldar will be on. So Ascension is about the objectives. There's an objective here that was placed by James in no man's land. There's one in the centre of the table, one here, and there's one placed just behind the rocks here by the Eldar. There's a point for each turn that it's held by either side, and then if a character sits on top of these objectives, the points start to increase. So turn 1 they get a point, the second turn the character's sitting there, they'll get 2 points, and then 3 points, and so on. So a big incentive for the characters of both armies. James has 6 characters, the Eldar have 5, so plenty of characters that can be used to try and fulfill this mission. It really is going to hinge on these objectives here. A lot of points potentially could be picked up by the army that dominates the no man's land spread across the table. There are 3 objectives, so they're each really of the same value. Slay the Warlord and First Blood and Linebreaker all available in this game as well. Expect a vicious fight. Both sides cannot hold back. They must clash in the centre here and control these objectives. We'll go on to deployment now. We'll start alternating placing units on the board.
Destroy the enemy positions, sweep all before you and destroy them, wiping them out and humiliate them. Exploit a weak left flank to be exploited. Poor character choice. Weak anti-tank. They shall be swept all before you. Capture the Primarch. Bring me his head. And celebrate the ultimate victory with the Avatar of King.
Alright, so deployment done. It's taken a while. It's been a nervous deployment here. I think both sides are aware of the sheer magnitude of this battle here. I think turn 1 is going to be important. The big question I have is how well can the side that goes second absorb turn 1? That is a test for both of these armies, because both armies aren't going to go first here. One of them's going to have to endure and survive the other army's firepower on turn 1. So there'll be a test. It will be a test for sure. Right, so deployment is done. Hellblasters then. 1 unit inside the Kraton, 1 not. Banner just behind them. Apothecary just here. Rabuti Gilliman himself. Librarian just nearby. And then combat squads here. 1, 2, and 3. Regular Marines with 2 melters. They've been sent out the front.
No, fear.
Another unit just here just to prevent deep strikers coming in. Captain Akaran here at the back. Lieutenant Dan here. And then the 2 Predator Annihilators looking very hard to reach here along the back line. Deployment for the Eldar is aggressive, trying to stick with the theme for this army. Hoping to go first, but prepared as best as we can. If we don't. Wraith's constructs here on the left. Wraith Guard, Wraith Blades, Prince Uriel and the Spirit Seer. Jet bikes here forming a screen, a Warlock behind them, the Avatar behind them, the Autarch Skyrunner, and then the Wraith Knight as well. Very aggressive deployment here from the Eldar. They're not going to hold back. They will take the fight to the Ultramarines as quick as they can. Then in reserve, this is Blood Angels here, it's for another game. Then in reserve here, well, these aren't in reserve. I'm going to deploy these in a minute. The appear unbidden rules is they are deployed before the first turn begins. So they'll be deploying as a deployment, not as a reserve. So they're not going to be affected by the beta rules for deep striking now. Then striker scorpions, they are affected as normal by the beta rules. They're coming in from reserves. They'll turn up probably turn 2 onwards, as long as they're more than 9 inches away from enemy models. So that's deployment done. Well, it's this moment of truth here. If Eldar go first, we really fancy our chances. If we go second, we'll just have to try and survive here and see what emerges. So I think we roll to see who goes first. But then before the first turn begins, I then deploy these scouts, these rangers. I think that's the way we're going to play it. So we're going to roll off to see who goes first. That's a 4.
Okay.
James is happy with that?
3 to equal because I deployed.
Yeah, so 5. James goes first. Oh, well, we had a chance. We got a chance to seize the initiative here on a 6.
You'll get it.
It's 1 in 6 chance. No. Ultramarines will go first. So respect for the Eldar here if they do well in this game, but they have a disadvantage here at the start. The Ultramarines will strike first here in this battle. I'm going to put the Rangers out now. Start lining them up in their key positions. Alright, so deployment done then for the Rangers. Here, here, and here on this objective. That's their deployment done. As I said, Scorpions will turn up later. So this is it. We're lined up here to fight. Ultramarines will strike first. Eldar will have to brace themselves for the incoming firepower. Possibly combat. I mean, the armies aren't too far away, which is to the Eldar's advantage. Notice, I'm quite happy about this, the Avatar is quite high up the board here. And so hopefully we'll be able to make good progress up the table as he heads perhaps in this direction towards Rabuti Gilliman. Alright, so here we go. Turn 1 coming up. Ultramarines will go first. Alright, this is it. Here they come. Regular Marines being sent out here. Suicide Squad. They're not going to last very long. But James wants to use those 2 melters there whilst he can. So plenty of targets for him for sure. So tried to build this Eldar army with some kind of protection for them on a turn 1 not going their way. So there's the bikers there, the army's half of it's a Latox, that'll be -1 to hit, and there's a few little tricks and things that we can do to try and preserve as much of this force as we can. The characters there quite well hidden behind the different screens there also. So we'll try and cope with turn 1. Respect the Eldar if they do well in this game. Help blasters on the move here towards the enemy. Brimming with confidence here, the Ultramarines. Moving out of the crater here as well. This is the orders have been given to advance towards the Eldar. Ultramarines definitely taking advantage of turn 1. They're getting closer to this Eldar army here. Interesting. And the Primarch. Oh, what is going on here? Bold moves from him. I think James is confident that he can clear his way through this Eldar battle line. It's quite a test here. I think if he can keep the Eldar at bay and hold them back, it'll mean his backline units are free to fire without any harassment. So boldness, through boldness victory may well be the case. Well, that's a Tau quote, but it looks like this is what James is doing here. We're going to complete the rest of his moves here. It's interesting what he's doing. Yeah, I think it's the mission he's keeping in mind. He has to hold on to these objectives. So squad moving out here, that's an advanced move made, headed off towards objective number 3. Then across here, James, I think, needs to contest objective number 1. If he can park Gilliman in the centre of the table, then surely he will dominate and see the game through to victory. So I'm seeing the reasoning here. He has to be bold to clear the Eldar away as quick as possible and then dominate the centre of the table. If the Eldar sit here, and if they take bad casualties, they'll win through the amount of points that they can pick up. Interesting the tactics involved here, but this is a very quick clash here between these 2 armies. There's not very much holding back. These 2 forces are not very far away from each other. Right, so movement is complete here. So general advance here, both of these ranks of Primaris Marines advancing, heading off towards objective number 3. Then Primaris squad here, intercessors moving alongside Gilliman. We've seen the Hellblasters move, Apothecary and the banner behind them also. The squads move, they haven't advanced. No, regular move from them. This squad's made a move at the Librarian's position to just behind the crater, and then remaining stationary here. Right, I see what this is, I understand. Reroll 1s for hits and reroll 1s for wounding. Okay, fair, reliable firepower from this baseline at the back here. This is a tough list, I can see how tough it is. Very tough front line and rear units as well. We're going to Psychic Phase next. Alright, so Psychic Phase finished. James has cast Psychic Fortress here on Gilliman. So on 4+, he'll ignore mortal wounds caused by psychic powers. There's not too much danger of that. The Warlocks are quite limited with the smite that they can do. But James is trying to use as many benefits as possible, yeah, to try and help the Primarch out. So that is Psychic Phase done. Other powers not able to use. Smite's out of range. So we'll go now on to Shooting Phase next. This is the moment of truth. Alright, so here we go. It's going to start with the Predator here. The autocannon shots are going to go into the Wraith Blades. And then the las cannons, 2 shots, going to go into the Wraith Knight, Hunter Killer, and Hunter Killer as well. Alright, so here we go. This could hurt. I'm expecting this to hurt here. 2d3 shots against them. So that's 4 shots. 4 shots. Needing 3s. There's no minus yet. So these are Iron Den Craftworld. So 3 hits. 3 hits. There's a miss there. Can't reroll the 2. You can reroll 1s there with the captain nearby. And strength 7. Toughness 6. It's 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s because the lieutenant. All wounded. AP -1. AP -1. Okay, so we'll go to a not fully in the crater there, so we just get a 4-up save. And there's 4 of them. 3 of them. 2 dead. Ouch. Ooh. We'll use a command point here. So 4+ to keep him alive. Failed. And 6+ for path of command. No. 2 Wraith Blades brought down. It's a good target choice, James. That's a very, very nasty blow there from the Predator. If James keeps that up, there'll be big trouble. All right, so that's that done. Laser cannons, 2 shots into the Wraith Knight.
Check the range.
I'm starting to worry now.
Range. It's so big.
48 just about, yep.
Needing 3s. Oh, rerolling 1s to hit because of the captain. There's a miss.
Ooh.
That's kind of miss.
And one hunter killer. Wraith Knight's going off lightly here. That's a hit. 4s for a wound.
Reroll 1s to wound to the lieutenant. And there's a wound.
There's a wound. -2, so 5 up save here. No, not D6. Doing well. D6 damage. Ouch. That's the hit he needs. 6 damage all of a sudden. Alright, so next Predator, same again. 18 wounds left here on the Wraith Knight. So this is your autocannon shots.
2d3. So that's 5 shots this time.
Oh no, Wraith Blades could be wiped out here.
3s. Rerolling the 1s because of the captain. So that's 3 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. Rerolling 1s to wound to the lieutenant. And there's only 1.
8 wound. 4 up save to try and block this. And we have rolled a 1. Another Wraith Blade brought down. 3 damage a time. There's nothing we can do to stop this. This is good firepower. Yeah, so Wraith Blade's in serious trouble there. There's only 2 of them left. 2 laser cannon shots now against the Wraith Knight. Double 6. There's a massive benefit in going first here. Double wound. -3. 6s to try and block. None. And so 2d6 damage. James should knock it down. Bad 10. No, that's a shocker. So 8 wounds left on the Wraith Knight. It's still alive, but it's taken horrific damage. Hunter killer next. Yeah, it could cause even more trouble. Misses, and he's thinking here whether to go for the reroll or not. You couldn't ask for better firepower.
Yeah,
it's exceptionally accurate. Okay, so you can use a command point here.
Firepower you don't. I don't. Puts me down to 10.
Yeah, so 3+ for a hit here.
A hit.
Gets his hit.
And 4s to wound. Reroll 1s to wound to the lieutenant. No.
Ooh, mixed results there, but excellent really. 8 wounds left on the Wraith Knight. It's still alive. James has choices to make now. If he wants to take the Wraith Knight out, he's going to have to direct some more firepower. But it's been good so far. This is an impressive display. Right, Arbitrator here going into the Wraith Guard.
Wraith Blades.
Wraith Blades, right. So James picking on them again.
Rerolls to hit because he is the Primarch. Hits.
Toughness.
And 6.
Toughness 6.
1, 2 damage. And rerolls to wound. All wounded.
Deadly.
-1.
-1. 4 up in 1 saves. Passed all of them this time. Phew, finally a decent set of dice rolls there. Okay. Alright, so this squad here, the Sergeant is within range of the Wraith Knight. James is going to fire at him, needing a 3.
Silence a Gilliman.
Okay.
So rerolls to hit because they're a tactical squad.
Okay. That's the command point used?
Yep, so 5+ to regain. I don't, so I'm down to 9.
Still plenty of command points available. 3s for a hit, reroll.
A hit and strength 8.
4s for a wound. No. Okay, Wraith Knight's still got 8 wounds here.
And the melter into the jet bike. Hits and toughness 4.
Yep, 2s.
That's a wound. AP -4, but you're 4 up in both.
Okay. Yeah, 4 up in 1 save. Passed for shooting. Well done. Oh, okay. Biker's intact at the moment. So now we've got bolter rounds coming through. James has declared them here against the Rangers. Right, so the rest are firing across here. This guy's within 12s. It's going to be -1 to hit. Rapid fire, 2 shots. So 4s. Oh, rerolls. Okay. Double 6. Good play here.
Freeze.
A wound. We get a 3+ save, which we fail. So a Ranger brought down. And then just 2 regular shots needing 5s.
Rerolls to hit.
Double 6 again. Incredible. Double. Oh, I almost said double 6 to wound. 2 wounds though. 3+ saves. Oh, okay. That's a good play. All right, so a helpful set of dice there, but one casualty taken on the Rangers. All right, so next is he's going to fire regular small arms fire by the looks of it here. We'll let James resolve some of this shooting. All right, so more small arms fire coming through. James using his Primaris Marines to fire at the Reef Blades, and 2 wounds taken on one of those models. That's those squads across there. Yep. All right. So what have you got left? Hellblasters, obviously, 1-2 squads.
Taking a supercharge.
Lieutenant fired as well. No damage there against the Wraith Blades. Okay, so this is the choice. Where does he fire the Hellblasters? They are going after the Wraith Knight. All right.
Close combat squad.
5 shots.
Yep, 5 shots. Supercharging.
Supercharging.
One at a time.
Yes.
So Sergeant rerolls to hit. 4 is a hit. And second one hits. Third one hits. Fourth one hits. Rerolls to hit. 5 hits.
5 out of 5 hits. Strength 8. Toughness 8.
Force to wound. And that is 3 rolls to wound.
Gilliman.
6 of Gilliman. Yeah, it's been 6.
He's an amazing. He's one of the best for bonuses.
He goes up by 15 points every FAQ. He's 400 points.
Yep.
That's AP -4. That's 8 damage.
So that is dead.
Yep.
First blood, Wraith Knight gone. I was looking forward to using him, and I think I made a tactical error. I should have deployed, I think, him back here. That would have put him out of range of most of James's shots. But mistake there. A matter of inches has made the difference. The Wraith Knight's gone. Perhaps for a blunder, I should have deployed him further back. I wanted to get him in early, but it's the risk you take on turn 1. And the Eldar have not gone first. Hellblasters here. Perhaps they're shooting limited here with the next squad with the hillside. Yeah, I'll roll to see if we explode. We do not, thankfully. It doesn't collapse on top of the rest of the Eldar army. It falls back gracefully and makes a crater like this. All right, so we'll fire the next squad. James is going to look to see what he can see here. We did choose that corner because of the line of sight blocking terrain.
All right, Sergeant, yeah.
So James is going to roll 5 of these at the same time because the models are all the same here.
Yep.
So looking for
3s.
3s to hit.
Rerolls to hit. They'll hit.
Okay.
And strength 8, so it's 3s to wound. Rerolls to wound. So that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4
4 up in one save. Failed, so they've been wiped out. They've been destroyed. Wraith Blades have gone. One of the key units there for the Eldar has been removed from play as well. James will do the honours. Any other shooting? I think that's it.
Yeah,
Across the board.
To charge.
Assaults. All right, we'll let James think about this. This is a good turn 1. An excellent turn 1 here from the Ultramarines. Right, so charges to take place. James will charge with these. He's going to try and commit them in to try and hold the Eldar back. So we'll do combat resolution. No, we'll do Overwatch and charge distance first. Right, so assaults are taking place. James is rolling 11. He lost 1 from Overwatch. And the Ultark, you rolled 11 to charge. They've made it in. Ultark has intervened here. And the bikers are... this is good for the Eldar. We should be able to clear these Ultramarines out of the way and gain a few inches of movement as well. We'll resolve this combat. Then James does get to strike first. So he can't fight the Ultark. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks here. Another one for Chainsword?
No, he hasn't got a chainsword.
Right, so 4 attacks then against the Rangers. They're going to have a 5-up armour save, so you may well be able to cause a bit of trouble for them. 3s to wound.
Signs that Gilliam only applies to that phase, so they don't get rerolls to hit.
Okay. They're all wounded. Yeah, Rangers are in trouble here. Unless you roll that. Nice. And then 1 attack here against the bikers. Shining Spears does get a wound. 3-up save, which we pass. Nothing. Right, so we'll make our piling moves here. Right, so that's the piling moves done. And I'm not sure, he doesn't get to fight. I'm not sure about this guy at the back. These 3 will, and the Ultark and the Rangers also. So we'll fight with the Rangers here. In 3s, in 5s. Yeah, there's a wound. So 3+ save. Just change the fouls, that's a good start. So 1 Marine brought down. The Ultark can fight now. So he gets 4 attacks. He can re-roll this one. He needs 5s here. 2 5s, 2 dead, straight away, -4.
-4.
So 2 Marines brought down. Right, so I think the stage we've reached now is we've destroyed all that's in contact, and so that's the end of the combats here.
Act as normal.
Act as normal. Right, so these are now freed up to move off.
But
Right, that's a locked-in combat just there. All right, so that's the end of the turn. We're not going to consolidate towards the nearest enemy here. We'll remain freed up here, ready to move these bikers off. I think they're going to be crucial here for the Eldar counter-attack. All right, so morale phase, yes, Marines here. They're fine, and the Rangers are roll for them, but they should be fine. There's no problem there. Wraith Blades are destroyed. So that's it. We've lost the Wraith Blades. They're gone. And we have lost the Wraith Knight. So that's about 700 points dealt with there by the Ultramarines. The Eldar are going to have to respond very hard here in order to keep themselves in this fight. James has picked up no victory points, though. It all depends on these objectives being held. We'll go now onto the first turn for the Eldar. They have taken a hammer blow here. It'll be great character for them if they can recover. Can they do it is the question. We'll go now onto Eldar, turn 1. Right, so movement for the Eldar here as we try and compensate for what's taking place. We'll do the best that we can. We've got a plan to try and take out the Hellblasters. It's moving out with the Autarch on the jet bike. He's very, very handy to have in the army, accompanying the Shining Spears just here. Not too heavy on points here either. Consider the fact that we cannot survive against this kind of firepower. So we're going to try and preserve the Wraith Guard here and hold them off. Prince Uriel and the Spirits here with them, hiding nicely behind this hillside. Then across here, the Warlock has advanced. There are 6 for him, so he's moved across to here, trying to get the character onto the objective, and then pulling out a combat, and then 7-inch move made by the Avatar of Cain just there. So that is movement done. Rangers holding position on top here and here as well, holding this objective. And the Scorpions are going to hold off for now as well. But Eldar seriously knocked down, but still some hope for them. We'll go now onto this Psychic phase next. Alright, so Psychic phase finished. Conceal and Protect cast on these. They're now on +1 to their armor saves, +1 to their saves, including the invuln for shooting, and then -1 for shooting against them as well, just to try and protect them as much as possible. So now we'll go on to the shooting phase. Alright, so we're going to try to fire at the banner here with the snipers. So 5 shots needing 3s. If I get 4 6s, I'll buy you a Mars bar. No, we get a wound. That's it. Free up save.
No,
found. So wound been taken. A wound picked off there with these snipers. These can't see. These are pulled out of combat. Then here with the Avatar. Not going to shoot with him. Going to leave him for now. And then, yeah, no. We'll fire the Wailing Doom. Alright, so here it comes. It's a hit. It's a wound. He can disappear. Oh no, he's not in the crater. He's gone. Alright, so he can disappear. Right, so and that's the shot come through there. We've played Fire and Fade. We'll not be able to charge, but we've gained ourselves an extra 7-inch move. I was contemplating charging, and I thought, well, James is bound to roll a 6 and cause trouble with the melter. So I thought, no, we'll just melt him and move on in this direction. So that's what we've done with the Avatar of Cain. He's very close here to the Ultramarine battle line. All right, so that is shooting. No, we've got a fair bit of firepower to do here. All right, so I have a cunning plan. It's to do with the Hellblasters, to try and take them out. Right, so see if you can follow my madness here. I'm going to fire all of these at them. This squad here. Now, James, yes, can fire back the banner. We're just going to have to accept that he can do that. I've tried to protect them as much as I can. But this is sort of a glory moment here for the Eldar as they try and counterattack. If I can deal with the Hellblasters, then that rips a chunk out of this Ultramarine army at least and keeps the Eldar in the fight. Although these may well give their lives in noble sacrifice, they may well be destroyed on turn 2. As you can see, Gilliman's nearby, but it's our time now at least. So we're going to fire these. So 5 laser lances are going to go into these Primaris Marines first of all. And let's just think here. Let's get this right. Yeah, I reckon it's the best way to go. Yeah, okay, so we'll do this. So first of all, the Exarch gets his hit. That's a Star Lance. Then regular laser lances here. We can re-roll this one for the Ultark nearby. Come on, lads. 3+. Yeah, 4 of them brought down. It's -4, so they're gone. And then it's 2 damage a time. And then we'll just roll up our wound here. No. Yes, Star Lance is strength 8. So James is now going to try and fire back with 4 of them.
3+ is because of the relic.
Yes.
So only 1.
Only 1 of them. Wow.
So that is 3s. That's a 2, so I re-roll. It's a hit. Oh no, it's -1, isn't it?
Yeah, so... Right, okay, yes, -1 here. And I've not played a card to stop it. No, so it's 4s. You're okay. So you've got your hit.
Oh, it's rapid fire, so I get another shot. So that's re-roll to hit. No.
Okay, so 1 hit. So you still get, it's not 1 shot, it is a normal shooting. You get double rapid fire shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says 1 shot, but it counts as rapid firing, because it counts as the gun.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's in close combat, you only get 1 attack.
Okay. 2's for a wound, yeah, strength 8.
That's a wound.
So the wound comes through and we'll play a 3+ invuln save. Which we pass. There. So 4 of them gone. Just going according to plan here. We've got a ton of shuriken weapons to find out. Alright, so this is the shuriken rounds coming through. We'll re-roll the ones, which there is a good number of them. There's another one there. Thankfully the Ultark, he's a brilliant unit to have nearby. It's 108 points. And he's helped by causing another 5 hits. This is all being directed against that Hellblaster Sergeant who's taken 2 shuriken hits here. It's 2 saves of 6+.
Nope, he's dead.
No, he's gone. Thankfully, because we'd hardly done any other wounds. He doesn't get to shoot here either. Gone. Squad wiped out here. Hellblasters removed. Eldar trying to redeem the amount of points that they've lost. They're still a fair way behind. We've created a hole here now, exposing characters. This was the plan. Alright, we'll fight the Ultark now. 2+ gets his hit. 3's for a wound. 6, yes. So another Hellblaster can shoot if he wishes. No, he cannot roll. James has rolled a 2. So another Hellblaster can be removed. That one there's gone. Okay, 4 of them left. Shuriken catapults underneath here. 2's for hits, rerolling 1s. 6s would be good. There's just a normal save to make here, which James has failed, so a wound caused on one of the Hellblasters just there. I think that shooting phase finished. There's nothing else left for us to do. No. Alright, so charges next. Now we move on to stage 2 of the Eldar plan, as they try and break through the centre of the table here. We'll go on to charges and Overwatch next. Alright, so charges are taking place. So we charged in with the Ultark first, simultaneously against the Bannerman and also the Hellblasters. No Overwatch allowed because of the Shimmer Plume relic being paid for. It really is so helpful. So he made it in. James has reacted here by sending the Apothecary in, and then we then charged here, and here. We also tried to charge here, but didn't roll far enough with the jet bikes. So that's the charge taking place. The idea is to try and destroy as much of this as possible, to try and take a core out of this Ultramarines force and leave mostly infantry behind. And yes, Guilliman's still there, but what can you do about that? All right, so we'll fight first with the Shining Spears. And so we've positioned ourselves so that we are able to reach combat, but Guilliman cannot heroically intervene. He's just over 3 inches away. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these are going to fight. So that's 8 attacks. Do you know, I may play a stratagem here at this point. Yeah, I really can't stand the Ultramarines. We have supreme disdain for them. So now 6 is the hatred here. 6s then will cause extra attacks to come through. I think at any point it's got to be now. All right, so here we go. Ultra 6+ here for Path of Command. No. All right, so 7, 8 attacks. 6s are good. So there's an extra attack. 3s to hit. So those are the hits. We can reroll 1 because of the Ultark, and we get an extra attack. That is nice. 3s to wound. Yeah, we've done it. 5 kills. Here it's AP -4 with the laser lances. So James will try and attack back in close combat. 2 of them.
So it's only a single attack.
Yep.
So 3s, 4s, rerolling because they're good.
Yeah.
And 1 wound.
1 wound, okay. So 2 up arm save. Failed.
Command reroll.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't know if it's worth the command reroll. We'll put the wound on there and save the command point, so wound's been taken. But they could be removed. Mission accomplished here. So that's 320 odd points destroyed. Eldar redeeming what they've lost to some degree. And now we can focus on some characters here. So now the Exarch here on 3 attacks. 6s would be excellent. He gets 2 hits. We'll save our reroll. 2s for a kill here. Yeah, now we're going to command reroll this one. 2+. The cursed 1. 6+ for power of command. We keep it though. But 2 wounds caused here. So the down to 3. Okay, so 2 left. All right, so Ultarch next is the next charger. So Supreme Disdain was a bit of overkill, but we can't stand the Ultramarines here, so I've got no regrets. All right, so we're going to split our attacks here against the Apothecary. We can fight him because we did declare the charge against him and against the banner as well. I'm going to go 2 against the banner and 2 against the Apothecary here. So this is the banner, re-rolling 1s. Yep, 3+. We've done it. Banner's dead. 2 wounds, 2 wounds, AP -4, so he's gone.
3 up, fight.
He does fight here and attack. He lifts up his banner in defiance. He gets his hit. But no wound.
Not really 6. So
goodbye. How many points?
Oh, he's about 69 points.
Okay, partly paying back, so 400 points odd.
Hello.
Yes, I know. We're aware of these. Then here, the Apothecary. 2 attacks against him. We get our 2 hits. 3 pluses. We failed. All right, so just 2 wounds caused on him. We could have killed him, but 2 wounds taken. He does remain alive. So James can fight now against the Ultarch.
Freeze. 3 rolls to hit because the Primarch is right next to him. So that's 4. Is that all right, yeah? Okay. And forced to wound re-rolling because of the Primarch. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
AP -0.
3+ saves. We have taken a wound here from this white marine here, so a wound taken. All right, so at this point I do have to say this is excellent. Imagine if there was another unit of these. These are about 150 odd points for Shining Spears. They work very well with the Ultarch, or even a bigger unit, or even like a unit of 6 of them. 8 of them would be very powerful, but what a bounce back here from this unit. I don't know how long they're going to last. Gilliman's nearby. He wasn't there. This unit would be very powerful here on the board, but as it turns out, Gilliman is close by. We'll go on to consolidation moves here. I'm just going to figure out what the options are. All right, so we've done some consolidations. We've avoided other units, otherwise James will get to fight with them. We've just crowded around in this direction, around the Apothecary, just there. So, both sides have ripped a chunk out of each other. Eldar have come off worse. They've lost about 750 points worth of models. James has lost about 400, about 500 points, including that combat squad there. So about 500 there. That's not too bad a bounce back here for the Eldar on turn 1. Imagine if the Eldar had gone first. I hate to think what might have happened. So respect for the Eldar at least. Whatever happens in this game, respect for the Eldar for sure. The fight's not over yet, but Ultramarines are going to get to attack back here. Difficult. The protection we do have is these are a screen to the characters. So that may well reduce the effectiveness of James's gun line here at the back. He has to deal with these bikers. How he goes about it, we'll see what he decides to do. We'll now go on to the second turn for the Ultramarines. So much has happened here on turn 1. It's been an epic fight so far, but hope has not been extinguished here for the Eldar. They're still in this fight for sure, and what we've witnessed has been a sweeping attack from them, a blistering display of firepower and close combat, and 10 Hellblasters and the banner have been utterly destroyed. We'll go on to turn 2 now. The Primarch turns to his left to give some attention here to the Shining Spears. so turn 2 now for the Ultramarines. Just to mention, the Eldar have picked up a victory point here. They hold this objective in the corner, so they've gone a point ahead as far as objectives is concerned. James is about to readdress that balance very quickly with his Primaris Marines. Alright, so we'll let James make his moves here with his units. I think the Eldar are in trouble here. We'll do the best that we can to protect the HQs. Oh, yes, null zone, James says. So we're pulling out of combat here with the Apothecary. 2 wounds on him. Then null zone prepared here. Okay, this could be interesting.
Come to me, Primarch. Come closer. Fight me. Fight me. What do you say?
No!
Fight me, Al. You're afraid.
I will not yield.
All right, well, he's staying where he is. He's not going to advance towards the Avatar of Cain. He holds back, quivering in fear. I'm surprised you've held back, brother. Cannot tempt you to come forwards. Closer.
No.
Oh.
I will not.
All right, well, it's up to you. We'll just go and sit on yonder objective. No problem.
I'll kill you.
With what? Excuse us a minute whilst we have a little argument. Right, okay. So, movement's finished then. These guys have moved out. They're not within 3 inches of this objective. James has claimed the objective on the right-hand side, though, so you can start collecting points for that. This squad's maintaining position here. These are unmoved and unmovable. This squad's moved to the rocks here. Apothecary's pulled out of combat, limping away, blood dripping down his white armour there from the laser lances, the smell of burning flesh as well from the molten attacks coming through here from this Eldar ancient technology. The Librarians step forwards, foolhardy yet brave, as he prepares to use null zone against the invuln saves of the jet bikes just there. Alright, so movement's done. Gilliman's remained exactly where it is. We'll go on to psychic phase next. Right, this is quite important here. Null zone.
I'm going to reroll the one.
Come on, reroll. Yeah.
So
Let's hope he gets 5 plus he gets a regain. Oh, I wish that was the roll. I wish that was your roll. Okay. God dear me. Okay, so anything but a 1 here to make this go off.
2.
Oh, it was a 1. It rolled onto a 2. Thanks to those blessed stones over there. Okay, so I can deny here. Within 24 inches, I do have the spirits here. So we need to beat 8. It's doable, but it's quite hard. And that is complete and utter failure. So we
spend a command point to reroll the 1.
No point, is there? You have to beat 8.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Do you have to beat it or equal it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we failed. Alright, so that has gone off. Null zone activated. The staff goes into the ground. The invuln save is destroyed. Okay, so smite next. It's got to go against these. These are the closest. Goes off on a 9. It's D3 damage. Ouch here. James rolls a 5. That, all of a sudden, has caused a lot of trouble. So we'll remove 1 and 2 models from play. We cannot stop the smite from coming through. Alright, so that's a good result there. If these shining spears disappear, if that orange is removed, that bright and shining unit, then all of a sudden there'll be a lot of blue around the area. Ultramarines will definitely be the stronger army. But we'll press on here. Psychic phase is finished. We're going to shooting phase next. Alright, so shooting phase here. James has declared, first of all, the lieutenant to fire here against the shining spears. And immediately played lightning fast reactions. So James will be on -3 to hit. And that's what we rolled for our path of command. 666. It's cost us nothing here for this power. Interesting.
Why -3? Explain, brother.
Oh, explain, right, okay. So -1 here, -1 for Latok, and -1 for conceal reveal.
Oh.
It's a bit of a Eldar stack going on here, but it's all designed to help us out. Right, so James will shoot here. 4's a miss. All right, okay. Yes, so Librarian, yes.
Hit you.
Gets his hit. This is a crack grenade round coming through. It wounds. So we go to the 3+ armor save, which we failed. I think we will re-roll here. So 6+ to keep, and a 3+. Ow, curses. Okay, so James, D3 damage. This is his chance. Just the 1 wound. Alright, so units within 12 will get -2. Anyone over 12 will be -3. That's for the Elatok minus there. So other units will be hitting at a slightly better rate.
Apothecary, he needs a 6 because he pulled out of combat.
Yes, okay.
Ultramarines chapter tactics.
Good for a grenade, I take it.
6. That's a cock die. No.
Okay.
I don't think he's within 6 with Gilliman. No.
Okay. Gilliman's going to fire next. Going to try and deal with these shining spears here.
He needs 4s.
Yes, -2. Yep.
Reroll to hit. Rerolling to hit.
So if he misses there, he'd usually be hitting his target. So
Oh.
it's better. All right. So 2 misses in total. Rerolls really do help against these kind of powers. And strength. Well, that's all wounded. Okay.
-1, 2 damage.
AP -1. So we go down to a 3+ save because we're on a 2+ save because of our protect and jinx or protect. So 3 pluses.
1 dead.
It's good. 1 dead. All right. So not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not going to complain about that. So that's another one gone. So 2 left. The Exarch and 1 other. They both have their full wounds. 2 wounds each. But still 2 of them remain alive. James is now going to fire this squad. A 6. I think he might be on a 0.
Or 7+.
7+.
Why is that?
Because if you advanced, it's -1.
Yes.
Then -1, -1, -1. You're -4.
Yeah, I'll double check that. So, it's weird.
So this is weird. This is all new here. It's -1 for advancing, isn't it?
Yes.
Then it's -1 for Elatoc. Then -1 for conceal. Then -1 for lightning fast reactions. So you're on a 7.
Yeah.
So miss.
Okay.
And the others can't shoot. So that's them neutralised. This doesn't happen very often. This it's Eldar trickery at its extreme here.
They all need 6s because they didn't advance.
Correct. All right. So the launcher.
Yep. Solid shot. So it's a
It's a
miss.
miss. And 4
long
shots.
range bolt rifles hitting
6s.
6s. Missed.
Wow.
Down the middle, yeah.
These guys need 5s. So the grenade launcher needing a 5, and it's re-rollable. This is a better chance.
So gonna do solid shot. I hit.
Gets his hit.
And 3s. So we-
Gets his wounds. -1, is it?
-1.
3+. Oh boy, we need these saves here. Now for bolt rifles. 8 shots.
Yep. I can't throw another grenade because that counts as a grenade.
That's a grenade
shot.
launcher. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Okay.
So needing 5s.
Yep.
And re-rolling because of getting so only 1 hit.
It's desperate stuff here.
Weird.
It's Eldar struggling to survive here. Can you imagine this shining, glistening, concealed, shimmering mirage here, and the Ultramarines firing into it, hoping to hit targets. They're wounded though. 3 pluses. I'll try and pass these. Come on, 1 wound taken. Could have been worse. Okay, so one of the bikers wounded here, but still this screen remains alive. Characters cannot hide characters. James is saying if you can remove them, the predators technically will be able to fire at the avatar. But James is running out of infantry options here. This entire block has fired. He has these left, and these perhaps before he's on to the predators. Right, so here we go. The last infantry unit here to fire.
Now I re-roll 1s, could have been 12.
Right, okay, yep. So grenade launcher.
So solid shot. It's a 4. It's a failure.
Okay.
And bolt rifles.
It's 8 shots.
8 shots.
Rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Needing 6s. Well, hang on a second here. No, needing 5s actually for your range. So this is a better chance here.
Roll 1.
It's good dice rolling. He's got himself 4 hits. 4s to wound.
And not re-rolling.
Okay, so just 1 wound comes through. It was only meant to be 4 dice, but we've worked that out now. And we've held a wound comes through. So we will. That's the Ultarch, so remove him. Not much we can do about that. The Ultarch does remain. The Exarch remains alive. So it's a case of whether the Predator, one of the Predators, can bring down the Exarch is the question. If James can do that, then the other one's free to fire at a fresh target. Right, so this Predator here is going to fire into the Exarch.
So it's the Storm Bolter.
Yeah, 2 shots. 6s, rerolling 1s. Missed.
And
Less cannons.
less cannons. I get a hit.
Gets his hit. 2s for a wound.
And null zone. Don't have an invuln.
Oh no, you've done it.
And that's a wound.
Wounded. 5+. Failed. D6 damage. He's in, he's in, he's in. Done it. 4. Gone. This is it. Broken. Now the Eldar protection has been stripped away. The finish of this predator. 1 predator remains. James points to the avatar of Cain. Alright, so he's on -1 to hit.
Yeah.
It's a Laytok.
That's
Protect
4.
us a little bit. Okay, so here it comes. So 2 laser cannon shots.
Yep.
In 4s. Double 6. Oh, I just sense the Ultramarines have this. This is not so good. 3s for wounds. Rerolling 1s.
Your 1s because of Lieutenant.
Yep. This could be enough to destroy the avatar here. 5+ invulnerable saves. We save 1.
D6.
D6 damage.
6.
6. The avatar's a doomed character here. He does have a molten body, which does block 4 of the wounds. 2 wounds taken. Nice one, avatar. Good for you. Okay, so he's got 6 wounds left.
But it's not over.
Auto cannon rounds now. This, yes, we know the kind of sound they make. Okay, 2d3. Oh, 6 shots. Oh boy, 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s.
Reroll 1. That's a miss.
Okay, there's a cock dice. That one's a cock dice.
Yeah.
James just rerolling a cock dice. It's a miss. All right, so
I didn't reroll that one because they kept.
yes, fine. Yes, that's rerollable.
That's a
Still miss. All right, so 2 hits come through. We should survive here. Strength 7.
Yep.
3s for wounds. Double wound. I've got to be careful. AP -1, so we'll go to a 4-up. Save. Failed. 6 damage. If the molten body doesn't kick in, we're dead. Oh, 1 wound left. 1 wound left. Yep, okay, so 7 wounds on the avatar here. He is dripping molten lava across the floor. The holes blasted in him from the predators. Good shooting. Once the screen was cleared, the avatar was exposed and the firepower has mounted up. He's in serious trouble. All right, so that is shooting phase finished. Anything else? Nothing.
Nothing. No, I'm going to charge.
All right. Assaults then. Yep, so we'll roll up some charges in Overwatch next. All right, so charges taking place here. No damage in Overwatch. James has charged the Librarian in against the Autarch. Remember, no invuln saves allowed. All right, so that's charges done. No damage on Overwatch. We'll go on to combat resolution next. Okay, so 3 hits here. James has just rolled up, and 3s to wound.
Reroll to wound because I'm in 6 the primer.
Okay.
Just
2 wounds come through.
-1 D3 damage.
Even -1. 2 saves of 4+. We pass 1. It's the fight phase, so I'm going to reroll this one. Should we still fail? 6+ per our path of command? No. And then James can roll D3 damage.
6.
6, wow, so 4 wounds caused. Ouch. Ultarch's still alive, he has 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
And we can strike back. Alright, so we'll go for our attacks here. 2s. They've all hit. 5s and 6s is excellent. Yeah, so we've just caused 6 wounds. AP -4.
And how many damage?
2 each.
He's dead.
We've just killed a Librarian.
And the null zone disappears.
Null zone disappears. Our invuns, the flicker, the shield there, the force shield comes back on.
I thought he had a few more wounds than that.
No, 6 wounds here, so Autarch's alive. This is interesting. Eldar characters still alive here. Their infantry and bikers stripped away, but still there's an Eldar presence on the table. That is the end of the turn. Interesting that Guilliman didn't charge. There's some interesting developments here in this game. Yeah, very interesting. All right, so what we'll do, we'll calculate points. James gets a point, and that is it. All right, he's ahead with other points being scored. Like First Blood, for example. But the score's quite tight here. Ultramarines still have the advantage for sure, but we will now hand over to the Eldar on their second turn coming up next. They're not out of this fight yet. The Scorpion's still to arrive. James has done a lot of damage. The Autarch's in trouble. The Avatar's virtually dead here, but not out of the game yet. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Eldar. There's still fight left and still hope here for the Eldar as they press on. Alright, so movement done for the Eldar here. There's still fight left in this army for sure. A chance for them to cause trouble for the Ultramarines. So again, this is like a chess game here. We've been carefully thinking about what to do. Scorpions have turned up just over 9 inches away from the Primarch Marines here. We've played matchless agility for a command point, and we have moved 11 inches in total with the Wraith Guard getting ready to fire. Prince Uriel has swung around onto the objective as well. Scorpions here. Snipers holding position. This Warlock's moved around within 3 inches of this objective. Avatar's gone 7, ready to charge, and then the Autarch's moved to this position here, ready to charge as well. That's Eldar movement done. The main focus is this area around here. We'll see how much damage we can cause here against the Ultramarines. We'll go now on to Psychic Phase next for the Eldar on this second turn. Alright, so Psychic Phase complete. We've played Jinx on Guilliman. The Spirits is just here and moved to within 18 inches. So now Guilliman drops to a 3+ save and a 4+ invuln save. And then Conceal we played on the Wraith Guard here, -1 to hit them, trying to protect them as best as we can. That's Psychic Phase done. And we had to use a command reroll here to make this one go off. We're down to 2 command points left. That's quite significant here. 3 command points would have been handy, but we've chosen to instead use that for reroll. So we'll go on to Shooting Phase next. This is a breaking point here in this game for either side. If this plan goes well for the Eldar, they could swing the game around and you could witness a miracle take place, or it could go wrong and the Ultramarines will start to dominate the table. We'll see. We'll go on to Shooting Phase next. So I'm going to fire into the Primarch Marines here with the Scorpions. Rerolling 1s actually, because Prince Uriel's nearby. 6s are good. There's 2. So 2 saves are 6+, and a regular armor save of 3+. So 1 Primarch Marine brought down, and also a normal save to make as well. I thought you'd take that one. And a normal save here as well. That's passed. Alright, so 1 Marine brought down so far. Wraith Guard will fire next at the Primarch Marines. They have all hit apart from 1 because we advance, so it's -1 to hit. I don't think we have battle focus. I highly doubt it for them. Yes, assault weapons. That is a miss. They don't have battle focus. 2s for wounds here. Yeah, so 3 go straight through. First one is 6. Next one's a 5. The next one's a 6. Gone, gone, and gone. Decimating that squad of Primaris Marines. This isn't too bad here. Quite happy with this. Wailing Doom, actually, to see if we can finish off that Marine. Do I pick him off with snipers? And Wailing Doom Guilliman is the question. Interesting decision here. Yeah, I might laser lance down here with him and fire his shuriken weapons into him. I think that's the way I'm going to go. So, laser lance, 2+, rerollable.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. All right, happy enough.
Yeah.
3+ for a wound. Come on, yes. -4, so he can disappear. It's straight 2 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sensing something here with the with the Eldar. We declared the small arms fire into him. The shuriken catapults, rerolling 1s. Yeah, this Autarch is an incredible character, but he's failed to win. Sorry, spoke too soon. All right, so that's him finished. Now we've got the Wailing Doom, which we'll let loose here at Guilliman. So we're rolling up here. 3 is a hit. 3s for a wound. Does wound. All right, so this is -4.
4 up in Vun because of Jinx. Normally you don't 3 up.
Yeah.
Oh. The malfunction in the shield.
It holds. Yes, right. James explaining what's going on here. But the molten beam is deflected here by Guilliman. All right, but pretty good from the Eldar here. The Intercessor's destroyed, trying to surround Guilliman here in this epic fight. And we may well get to see what we've all been wanting to take place. Well, it's not fair. Look at the Avatar dragging his wounds with him. Right, I'm going to fire this unit of snipers here. Going to try and pick on this character, the Apothecary, just here. So 4 shots, needing 3s. And then 6s will be great. There's a 6. That's a mortal wound and a save to make of 2+. Pass. Right, so mortal wound taken. We'll go for... Yeah, we'll go for 4 shots up here. Or 5 shots up here. Needing 3s. All of them. Come on, boys. Oh, just a wound. Tragedy. Okay, failed. All right, but a wound taken there with sniper fire. Okay, so that is shooting phase finished here. Scorpions no longer have a target, so that's them redundant here, but they've turned up just there. They took 2 casualties, by the way. That was James played All-Spec Scan when they arrived and brought 2 of them down.
They were there, but they're gone.
Yeah, they're now dead, yeah. All right, so we're going to assaults next. Yeah, this is a crucial point. These 2 are going to attempt to try and charge Guilliman here, charging him first to block Overwatch. This is the trick, and then to send the Avatar crashing in. Roll-up charges and no Overwatch next. No, it's shocker. Right, so 6 required for a charge, rolled 5. We re-rolled for the Avatar, who then rolled a 5. We've failed to make it into close combat. We can explain it away because of the wounds he's taken. He's probably half his legs blown off here because of the firepower that's come through from the Predators, so little wonder he struggled to make it into combat. The Autarch's made it in by himself now, a one-man charge against Rabute Guilliman. It's impossible to kill him.
Maybe not.
No, because the maximum amount of wounds I can score is 8. So, unless I play Supreme Disdain, is it worth it, is the question. Well, I don't know what to say. Difficult one. All right, so we'll go on to close combats now. Guilliman looks safe enough. We'll resolve this next. Right, so this is a shame here. If the Avatar have got in, we may do a what-if roll-up, should we?
Yeah, what if the Avatar...
Well, to resolve this combat, first of all, I'm tempted to play Supreme Disdain, but I'd need a good number of 6s on here. For 1 command point.
What if?
Yeah, we're just thinking here whether to play Supreme Disdain. We've played it before. A 6 or 2 would be good. I'm mightily tempted to play it. Yeah, go on then. Right, command reroll then. So 6+ for Path of Command. Almost. So we're down to 1 command point left for this Eldar army. Sorry, Blood Angels again for another game. So 6s are good. Come on, get a 6. Ah, what a waste. We can reroll these 2 1s. Right, so we've hit with everything at least. Toughness 6. Falls to wound. Oh, you've got to respect him. You've got to respect this guy. Okay, so 4+ invuln saves.
The armour of fate, will it hold?
It's a jinxed armour. Oh, he's passed 2. All right.
I'll do a command reroll to add insult to injury.
Okay.
5+ to regain. I don't. So I'm down to 5.
5 command points left.
And then...
And now the ultimate insult from the Primarch, 4+. No, take your wounds and keep them. Right, so 2 wounds caused, down to 7. All right, so 2 wounds taken here. Get that away. I don't want that. I want skulls. Give me skulls on Guilliman. All right, so it's getting a bit personal here between these 2 armies. So much effort's been put into these 2 lists. So many hours at the painting desk here. All right, so 2 wounds taken. James can fight back.
Time to put him out of his...
So we have the Shimmer Plume here to protect us, -1 to hit.
Time to put him out of his misery.
Okay.
Use the Emperor's Sword.
The Emperor's Sword, here it comes. 3s to hit.
Rerolling to hit because he is the Primarch. All but 1.
All but 1.
Strength 8. AP -4. Any roll of a 6 is D3 mortal wounds in addition.
Oh no!
Rerolls to wound. As a clock die. Rerolls to wound. That there is 9 damage, and that there is D3 mortal wounds in addition. So that's
4. So he's gone.
Plus 3 in total.
I'll see if I'd have saved any of them. Oh, he's just hacked to smithereens here. His head lopped off and trampled into the dust. The Warlord is slain. Brave from him, and he's been a pivotal unit here in this battle for sure. And you're still jinxed, and you're free to move. Now he moves. Now he comes closer. Once we're weakened here, taking advantage of the Eldar weakness, he advances, waiting the right time. I've got a question for you. Are you going to try and blow the Avatar away, or will you... Oh, what a coward.
Brave, but foolish.
Yes. That's cowardice. You have to charge in. You can't shoot him. You have to fight him in close combat.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we'll see what he decides to do. All right. So that's the end of the turn then. So we'll calculate victory points here. There's a few points picked up by the Eldar. All right, so 2 points picked up for the Eldar. We control this one and this one. Characters haven't been there long enough yet to count. So 2 points picked up, though, Eldar, keeping the points flowing in. Not been many points scored yet in this game. The real focus has been the fight here in the centre of the table between these two forces. But Eldar have emerged. They've made their move to try and contest and cling on to the central objective. They look quite strong on it, but James has heavy firepower and a Primarch to try and counter them. We'll go on to James's third turn next for the Ultramarines. Alright, so movement done. Primaris Marines on the move. These maintaining within range of the objective, but heading off in this direction. These on the move here, 6 inches here and here. Lieutenant on the... Sorry, Captain.
Captain
on the move. Where's Lieutenant gone?
Lieutenant's going to...
Oh, he's over there. Oh, I see. Right, so departing away from the Predators here. Pocket Ferry's fallen back just on a wound left. Avatar's been left swinging in the open here. James will probably be able to finish him off with firepower, no doubt. Gilliman instead is interested in the Wraith Guard and the objective, so keeping the overall plan in mind. That is the end of the movement phase. We'll go straight into shooting next. Alright, so shooting's taken place here. James has resolved all of his firepower. Intercessor squads firing through. The Scorpions, they've lost 5. There's 3 of them left, including Ariel Doomhand, the Exarch. The Wraith Guard have taken some nasty damage. That was firepower coming through from Gilliman. And also some damage coming through from Predators as well. But the -1 to hit caused trouble for James, as he didn't cause as much damage as we thought he would. And that is about all the firepower done. So now we're on to charges and Overwatch next. We'll see where James decides to go. Ultramarine is definitely looking stronger now. We'll resolve charges and Overwatch next. Alright, so this is where the game is decided. Gilliman's charged in against the Wraith Guard. Prince Uriel, who's heroically intervened, but James has declared the charge against him anyway. And then the Avatar on 1 wound left. Gilliman's good. He'll wipe them all out in one foul sweep, one swing of the sword.
I wonder why people hate him.
Alright, so Gilliman gets to go first. You can spread your attacks how you want to, so James is going to declare how he's going to execute this. This will kill the game off, I would imagine. It should do. We'll see what result we get here. Alright, here we go. James has 6 attacks in total. He's going to put 2 on each. So the first 2, who are you going to try and bring down first?
The Wraith Guard.
The Wraith Guard. 2 attacks into the Wraith Guard. 2s to hit.
Both hit.
Both hit.
And 3s to kill. Rerolling to wound. Take 3 damage.
Right, okay.
Rerolls to wound.
There's a chance for us to survive.
Dead.
No, dead. So it's AP minus...
4.
Right, okay. 3 damage a time. So Wraith Guard gone. Next, he'll try and bring down
Uriel.
Prince Uriel.
2s to hit.
2s to hit him.
Both hit. Strength 8.
2s to wound.
That's...
2 wounds come through. Any mortal wounds on there?
No. AP
No mortal wounds. And it's 3 damage a time. Prince Uriel must roll invuln saves here. I have 1 command point left. I've just passed both.
It's fine.
And it's not cursed.
No, it's not cursed. No.
Well done, Prince Uriel. You've stood up to a Primarch. Next is the Avatar of Cain. If he survives, it'll be a miracle. James gets his hits. He's looking for his wounds now.
3 rolls to wound.
6 will kill him. 2 wounds come through.
AP minus 4, but you got a 5 up demon save.
5 plus
You are
invulns.
Avatar.
It's one of the tensest dice rolls I've made in a long, long time. Failed.
6 damage, so you got molten body.
It's 3 damage a time. I can't keep the Avatar alive.
I never know.
There is no hope. No, I was going to command reroll one of those 5 plus invuns to stay alive, but it's not going to happen here. Do I reroll one of them? I get a 5 followed by 3 5s or 6s. It's not worth it, is it? 5s or 6s them to stay alive. That's horrific. What a waste of a command point. Alright, so Avatar's gone. I don't have the command points left for Avatar Resurgent. I could have got back up with D6 wounds remaining, but it's not to be. Alright, so well done. Oh, Gilliman's toppled. Here, he's within 3 inches of the objective. So too is Prince Uriel. Prince Uriel could strike back now with his Spear of Twilight. Alright, so the beloved Prince fighting in 2s. He can re-roll this one. He gets his hits. He will need 2s to wound. He's rolled 2 1s. I'm going to command re-roll this. 2 plus. And then 6 plus to keep this with Path of Command. We keep it. So, force 3 saves, 0 4+ for your invuln.
I'm going to spend a command point.
Ooh, a little bit of pressure here.
Because of Jinx, isn't it?
Yes.
5+ a regain. I don't regain.
4+ half a chance here. Come on, Prince Uriel. Oh, it's taken a lot to bring this Primarch down. D3 damage though. Wow, 3 wounds. Well done, Prince Uriel. He's put 3 wounds here on the Primarch. Good for you. Okay, so turn's finished there. Gilliman's dangerously wounded here. It's about the most damage he's taken in a regular game of 40k. So again, respect to the Eldar here in this battle, but it's too little too late by the looks of it. We'll go now on to their third turn as they desperately struggle. They will pick up points here. I think we're neutral now on this one. No one gets the points. That could be removed. Conceal reveal. It can disappear as well because the Wraith Guard are dead. We've got morale to do here for the Scorpions, actually. So we will roll for them. Roll a 3. It becomes 8, which I think they pass, no problem. So well done to them. Right, okay, so that is the end of the turn. We'll go on to the third turn now for the Eldar. Not much of them left. Alright, so movement done for the Eldar here. The Warlocks moved back just to hide as best as he can behind the rocks. Prince Uriel will defend and hold his position where he is. James picked up 1 point, by the way, for holding on to this objective here in the corner. Then Scorpions, I was going to put them into the combat there. Instead, we're going to pull out and hide behind here. And line of sight's pretty good for them. They're nicely hidden behind these rocks. So they will hold just there. Ariel Doomhand leading them through to the cover here. Scouts holding position here, and these have moved round, and the Warlocks exchange position with them just at the back. We do look set to pick up 2 points for holding this objective this turn. That's movement done. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. Alright, so the Psychic Phase finished. Conceal was cast here on the Scorpions. And then an incredible thing happened. Smite went off. That was from him. That's the Spirits here, so regular smite targeting Gilliman. We caused a wound. I used my last precious command point to re-roll that smite damage and scored a 5. So 3 wounds caused. James is on 8 wounds. He has 1 wound left with Gilliman. Quite incredible stuff here with the Eldar. Still doggedly fighting on. We'll go now on to shooting phase next. Shooting phase here. This could work out. We're going to fire the ball iron. It's pistol D6. 2 shots in 2's 10. Toughness?
6.
Force to wound. There is a wound. And you need to make a save here of -2. So 3+ invuln.
Armor effect.
Surely not. Ha! You failed. Come on, re-roll for sure.
5+ again.
5+ to keep it. That's a completely cocked dice. And he doesn't keep it. Another command point gone. He's got 3 left. And now a 1 or a 2. They will be shame. Oh, James, oh, 4, you're on a 4, you're on a 4. Oh, man. It's a terrifying moment there. Imagine if the Primarch had been brought down. You'll get back up, yeah, on a 4+, but still. Oh, the glory. Okay, so we've got some sniper fire to resolve next. All right, so you can see what's happened here. Sniper fire. 5 mortal wounds caused in total. That's from these squads firing through. Quite incredible here from the Rangers. Eldar still determined to try and fight this one out to the end. James failed a regular save as well, so a wound has been taken. No, 6. Hang on a second. 7 wounds taken in total. So a couple of failed saves and a load of mortal wounds caused as well. But that's the damage that's been done. This squad's been decimated here. Remember, there's 2 wounds each to try and get through of those squads. So we'll go on to combat now. Again, all eyes on the combat here. Prince Uriel will strike first. There's nothing Gilliman can do about it, but James is on his 3+ invuln save. It's all down to Prince Uriel. Can he get 1 wound? James does have a chance. It's re-rollable to get back up anyway, but we need to kill him once. Here, at least, in this game to stand any kind of chance. All right, so we'll go on to combats now. Here we go. Prince Uriel, 4 attacks.
2.
Whoa.
I finished now.
I could bring him down. 2s to wound.
I don't believe.
I'm just going to turn... I've used up all my command points here. So I'm just going to turn the camera off. I'm going to find a nice...
I can't off yet.
because I have to make a save.
You don't have to make a save, you'll be fine. I'm just going to go and find a nice solid wall. I'm going to bang my head against it for a little while. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. My head's really hurting. Right, so 3+ save, re-rollable.
Yeah, well, command point, re-roll and standby.
1 or 2. Yeah, he's passed. Oh, no.
Time to put him out of his misery.
You had your chance, Prince Uriel, and you've blown it, I'm afraid to say. If I had a command point, I could have used Supreme Disdain, and that would have generated me a nice lot of attacks. But here we go. What weapon are you going to choose here to finish off?
The Emperor's Sword.
The Emperor's Sword. Here it comes.
2s. Oh, -1 to hit, is it? Against Guilliman?
No. Yeah, no, there's no minuses here, so 2s. They've all hit. 2s to wound, re-rollable.
D6 of D3 mortal wounds in addition. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Sorry, Prince Uriel, but your time is finished.
Mortal wounds. So that's 5 mortal wounds.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got 6 wounds.
Oh, okay. So
He's still clinging on.
I re-roll to wound.
Yep.
So that's all wounded.
So I've got to pass all these invuln saves.
Yeah, all 6.
6 4+. He's dead, long since dead. Okay, so James can make a consolidation move. Prince Uriel had his chance. The Eldar had their chance. If we had have caused trouble there for Guilliman, it would have been good, but it's not to be. Guilliman can now park himself on top of that objective. That is the end of the turn here for the Eldar. So we'll go now on to Ultramarines' turn coming up next. Yeah, so turn 4 coming up next. Moving into the latter stages of the game. Ultramarines still looking the strongest side. Eldar with some fight left, but looking very desperate at this stage. We'll go on to turn 4 next for the Ultramarines. Points, by the way. 2 points picked up for here. So Eldar still keeping the points rolling in. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Ultramarines. Alright, so moving complete here. Ultramarines on the advance. They know they need to make up the ground here, so these have moved 6. Captain Akaran on the move here, as well as the wounded Apothecary. Then across here, this squad's moving through. This squad holding position to maintain the objective. Holding position here with the Predators. And then Guilliman, a slight adjustment from him. He can see the Scorpions from around the corner. Alright, so that is movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, so shooting resolved here. Scorpions were picked on by Guilliman. They lost 2. They was also shot at. James could actually see the top of the Exarch's head there with that squad, but he survived. James missed in 2 frees. He rolled 2 frees to hit, and they were misses because of conceal. Firepower coming in from these squads, and the Predators brought down 2 Rangers from here and 1 Ranger from there, but still a presence of them on the table. Assaults next. James has declared he will go after the Spirit Seer just here. Yes, Might's dangerous. All right, so we'll resolve charges in Overwatch next. So James sacrificing a victory point here, which he'll not get now, to try and remove this Psyker, which is causing smite. It's causing trouble for him. So he's going to try and reduce him down first of all. So we'll get combats resolved now. We'll let James roll up here, see if the Spirit Seer can survive.
Emperor's Sword. 2 to kill.
Oh, hold it there. That's a foul. So we have D3 mortal wounds.
Oh yes. That's 2.
So 2 plus all these saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're invuln saves to make here a 4+. Got to pass all of them? No. Right. Okay. 9 damage. Spirit Seer dead, and James can, if he wants to, move 3 inches. Consolidation. All right. So we've seen the Spirit Seer removed. That was a good chance we had there, causing trouble for Guilliman. And James has moved within an inch here on a consolidation move. We fought back and caused no trouble. So that's the turn finished. We'll go on to the 4th turn now for the Eldar. Their light is extinguishing here, but still a faint flicker remains. Alright, so we are on Eldar turn 4 now, and the game's not over yet. We're getting into a technical stage here. Guilliman's smashing his way through, but he's on his own. He has 1 wound left. There's Eldar snipers operating in these hills here. So the movement that's taken place, Aerial Doomhand's moved out. We're going to try and neutralise this threat here by charging in. Then, snipers forming a screen here. These are pulled back out of combat. these have moved down from the objective across to here, 7-inch move. You can try and put some shots into Gilliman. The ones that are up here, instead of being shot at by the Predators, we've gone to here instead. And they'll be able to fire, it'll be -1. And the Warlock here maintaining position on the objective. He looks set to pick up 3 victory points here. This is the crucial point here in the game. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. We might be able to play Conceal here with him. So Conceal's gone off. It's a 9-inch smite. It would have been handy, but wanted to stick on the objective instead. So we've not been able to put smite on Gilliman just there. That is movement and Psychic Phase done. We'll go on to Shooting Phase next. A chance to cause possible mortal wounds here on Gilliman with some sniper shots. So I might capture this bit. Forced to hit with them, they've moved. So they've failed. That's that unit of 4. The next unit of 5 here will fire the sniper rifles in 4s. That's better. Any 6 here is good. If it's ever a time needed a 6, it's now. There she is. It's a mortal wound.
Yep.
So Gilliman goes down. James.
At the end of the phase.
Right, okay, so we'll do the rest of the shooting. We'll come back to him. I'm going to chuck a plasma grenade here into these Primaris Marines. 4 shots. This is Aerial Doomhand, this hero still operating in the area. Forced to wound. Causing 2 wounds. They're -1s, so 2 saves of 4+ here on these Primaris Marines. No. Marine brought down and a wound.
Was that on...
From Aerial Doomhand. Yeah, so it's this model James has kept. The wound was on the wrong model. That's the grenade launcher just there. Well done to Aerial Doomhand. And then that is it. Right, so now we're on to the stage of resurrecting Gilliman here, who's taken all of his wounds. It's 4+. James has command points left to reroll.
Armour of Fate.
He gets back up again. Well done. And D6 wounds. And again, this is rerollable.
6.
6. Ah, dear me. So you can just take off 3 of these.
6 of them.
And,
Okay.
6 of them, sorry. Yep, keep 3 wounds on. So Gilliman is going to stay alive for the rest of the game. The question is, can he break through? Is the big question that we have. So that's Shooting Phase done. Not too bad though. We've killed Gilliman once here in this battle, so that's something for the Eldar to celebrate at least. We're going to the charges now and Overwatch. All right, so we're not going to charge here. We're just going to leave the screen where it is to see if it can stop Gilliman. And then we have charged in here, no damage on Overwatch. So Aerial Doomhand, 3 attacks.
Ouch.
An extra attack. A sustained attack. 3 wounds. So 3 saves here of 6+.
666. No, he's gone.
Alright, gone. Interesting result. More Primaris Marines being brought down. And Ariel helping out. That squad was a threat to contest this objective. So Aerial Doomhand is now free to move off. Yes, Ariel's moved off actually. We've headed off 3 inches in this direction. Just means if James is going to go after him, he'll have to fight in this area instead of up here. So that's the turn finished. And so we'll trade in victory points. 3 points picked up by the Eldar now for holding objective number 2. That puts them in quite a strong position. Ultramarine turn 5 coming up next. Okay, so movement done. James looking a lot stronger now. Character has got to within 3 inches, Captain Akaran. Character has got to within 3 inches just there as well. It's still only 1 point this turn. But the turns that follow, possible turns 6 and 7, James will pick up a ton of points if the game stretches on. Now he's in a stronger position. Primaris Marines and Apothecary moving off as well. Gilliman's headed off in this direction. Hard to try and find his way around the screen. That was the idea. And so he's landed himself just there. So now we will go on to the shooting phase next. Predators remained where they are. So let James roll up some damage. All right, so shooting here for the Ultramarines. You can see the Rangers have been decimated here. Gilliman finished off those 2. These have been hit by Predators and by Primaris Marines. And Aerial Doomhand was brought down as well by fire from this Intercessor squad here. So shooting phase finished. Eldar have 6 scouts and a Warlock left. James is going to charge. We'll do some Overwatch, but James should be able to sweep these snipers away, no problem. Alright, so James has made it into combat here. So he's just going to roll up his attacks. I think it's no point, is there really? The Rangers are going to die. They're dead. Alright, so that's them destroyed, and James can consolidate here. Interesting. Yeah, 3 inches. That's going to put him in range of this. Good play. Yeah, I think he's just killed off the game. because the Eldar was set to try and get the crucial 4 victory points for holding this one for one more turn, but we failed to hold Guilliman back here, and that means that the Eldar will lose those objective points. James is set to pick up 4 on his next turn. We'll go, unless the game finishes, but it's hard to say what's going to happen here. We'll go now on to Eldar turn 5 coming up next. Alright, so movement done. We've brought the snipers round, the Warlock holding position on the objective just here. Alright, so we added James's victory points on, 1 point so far for each of these. Eldar are ahead with victory points. We were lined up to get 4, but because Guilliman's there, we'll only get 1. I reckon the 2 characters cancel each other out, and there's troops here and model count, then we now control that objective. So we'll get 1 point at least this turn. We'll go on to Psychic phase next. Okay, so Smite here, it's Destructor, so just 1 mortal wound. We made it go off, so wound picked up there on Guilliman. So snipers now. New forts. If we get a 666, the game's back on. There is A6. James needs to make a save of 2+, which he passes. So another mortal wound taken here on Guilliman. You got respect to the Eldar though. Whatever the outcome is, they have done well here. That is it. I'm not going to charge, would you believe? So that marks the end of the turn, and we'll pick up a point. Okay, so that's the end of the turn, possibly the end of the game. We'll see. Let James roll up here on 1 or 2. The game will finish. That's alright. He's rolled a 6 with his golden dice. Alright, so turn 6 for the Ultramarines. There is literally no point. It's a guaranteed win. Even if you can't get to the Warlock here, and I survive, there's nothing I can do. But what will stop the game is the fact that you're guaranteed 4 victory points for holding these objectives. So that is the game finished. We'll not go on to turn 6 here. It will be a pointless task, and the Eldar can escape now. They've been given the orders to pull back and to live to fight another day. An epic fight has taken place here. The Eldar didn't go first. They were hammered hard. They lost about 700 points in turn 1, but they counter-attacked, coming across a glistening charge here from the Shining Spears and Ultark. Very impressive indeed, wiping out a number of crucial units for James. And then Guilliman here performed very well, as expected, but he was brought down and had to get back up, and then took more wounds as well. So respect to the Eldar here in this battle, at a minimum, and we'll get a final point score here. It has been a very close game. So what we'll do is we'll add in the points that James would have got, because at the moment the Eldar are winning, which actually, but we'll calculate James's points that he would have got on turn 6, which will mean that he will win. So Eldar have scored 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points for objectives, and that is it. So 9 points they scored, which really helped them, was this corner over here. And then James scored 5, and then we can add another 4 is 9, and then also slay the Warlord 10 and First Blood 11. So 11 points to 9 in the end. It's a close game, closer than we were expecting. After turn 1, you could have written the Eldar off perhaps, but they countered very well. But it wasn't enough in the end. Ultramarines, with the help of their Primarch, have managed to dominate the battlefield here. But what a display we've seen in this battle. It's been one of the tensest games and one of the most epic games of 40k. Yeah, James, and he's really enjoyed it. It's been an epic fight, and we're certainly relishing another clash here. We'll change the terrain around, but round 2. But these 2 lists here will remain the same, and they will fight again on a fresh battlefield and a fresh mission. These 2 sides will collide. Will Guilliman be destroyed in the next game? We'll have to see. Will the Eldar emerge victorious in the next battle? It's a bit of a tight battle, we reckon, if it follows the pattern that we've seen in this fight. So here for now, the Ultramarines are ascendant. Great battle. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Yeah, okay, so units of the game for both sides. James is going to give it to the Predators. Their supporting firepower was excellent. They were untouched during the game. Yeah, Eldar busy with other things. Gilliman, honourable mention to him, but James is going to give it to the Predators. For the Eldar, multiple choices available. I will give it to the Autarch on the jetbike. An excellent HQ choice. Kill the Librarian, help lead the charge, helped out the Shining Spears, honourable mention to them for sure. So Shining Spears for definite, and the Autarch on the jetbike, but I'm going to give it to that character. He was excellent throughout the game, and he was only destroyed. It took a Primarch to bring him down in the end. It was a Primarch that brought him down, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that is units of the game for both sides.